in room number 63, Parliament House, New Delhi. The ballot box used in the Parliament House was first opened, followed by that of states where members of Parliament had cast their votes. The ballot papers of members of legislative assemblies who voted at Parliament House were also segregated and kept separately. Thereafter, counting of votes cast by members of Parliament commenced, followed by the states in alphabetical order. During scrutiny, the valid and invalid ballot papers were separated and the value of first preference votes polled in favor of each candidate was determined. 4754 votes were polled, out of which 4,701 were valid and 53 were invalid. The quota sufficient to get a candidate elected was determined by dividing the total number of first preference votes secured by both the candidates by 2 and then adding 1 to the quotient. The said quota was 5,28,491. Srimati Droupadi Murmu had secured 2,824 first preference votes, value of which is 6,76,803.
She got 2,800?
2,824 first preference votes, the value of which is 6,76,803. 1,877 first preference votes were secured by Shri Yashwant Sinha, value of which is 3,80,177. As the first preference vote secured by Srimati Droupadi Murmu was greater than the requisite quota, I, in my capacity as returning officer, declared that Srimati Droupadi Murmu has been duly elected to the office of the President of India. Now, I will be forwarding to the Election Commission of India Form 7 under Rule 35(1)(c), which is the return of election to the office of the President of India, and also a declaration of result of election under Section 11 of the Presidential and Vice Presidential Election Act 1952, read with Rule 35 of the Presidential and Vice Presidential Elections Rules 1974. Election Commission of India would then prepare the certificate of election of Shri Droupadi Murmu as the President of India, jointly signed by Honorable Chief Election Commissioner of India Shri Rajiv Kumar and Honorable Election Commissioner Shri Anup Chandra Pandey. Overall, the 16th presidential election was conducted in a free, fair and orderly manner in Parliament House and across all state capitals in the country. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the candidates and their authorized representatives for their cooperation, which facilitated early completion of the proceedings. I would also like to convey my humble congratulations to Srimati Droupadi Murmu, the President-elect. Thank you.
Sir, Hindi
All details are being circulated to you, which gives the complete analysis of state-wise.
सर हिंदी में थोड़ा सा